The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
One, ready?
They start the drive with Cook. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on a second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were fantastic a week ago in a win over Houston.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
On second down, it's Cook again. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Ravens first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing is Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember earlier in the year, with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Jackson on first down. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football.
Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Bengals 0. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
4-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Bengals had 4 and 10 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. On the move past the 40.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Come on, boys. We got this.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow will throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Now Jackson on first down.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Bengals nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
13.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
19-yard line.
Hold up the 3 here. Hold up the ground here, fellas. Come on. Finish it on. Don't let him get outside, please. Come on. Report. Get on.
They'll get this into the hands of Huntley.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Baltimore.
What ain't it?
An option give now to Mitchell.
He will push his way down to about the 14. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Bengals nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
12.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Now 2nd and 3.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Moore, the man in motion.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Now Burrow changing the look.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Elijah Moore
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. Something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Quick throw to Collins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And the Raven first down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Tucker
now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Moore.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
12.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 33 yards that time.
Well, they've got to remember that they're not going to get it all back on one drive. But that being said, they also had to come out here in the third quarter with a sense of urgency and playmaking ability, and they showed it on that last play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Again, it's Burrow. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up third and goal.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Elijah Moore, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They go play action with Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Real quick. No, we changed it.
Mitchell. will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now they'll change things up.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Burrow's throw complete there to Moore.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
11.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoffman. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
I'm one, ready? 11. 11, MP, take.
Now Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Jackson now.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Ravens are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
Thank you.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. 1st down. Here's Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
On second down, here's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
12.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
12.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Cook. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now it's Burrow. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a
He's got a man, complete.
down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
75 yards.
and the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
It's caught at the 1, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this is off the crossbar, but it makes it over anyway. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds.
It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
And even 40 yards. Charles,